Now I want to start with one sum on share capital transactions. Observe the sum on the screen. I'll prepare a working note for the purpose of solving the sum. By explaining the sum, I will solve the sum here before you. I'll also write necessary working notes or explanatory notes while solving the sum. I read the sum for you. Jahangir Steels Limited issued 3 lakh equity shares of rupees 10 each at a premium of 80%. So 80% premium is to be applied to the face value of 10. So 10 into 80%, 8 rupees is the premium. So per share, security premium is rupees 8. The amount called up per share was as under 2.5 with application, 11 with allotment. So amount demanded rupees 11 with allotment, that includes premium. How much? 8 rupees. So 3 rupees is the capital and 8 rupees is the security premium. Demanded on first call 2.5, final call rupees 2 per share. Company received application for 4 lakh shares. Company wanted to issue 3 lakh shares. Application received 4 lakh shares. Additional extra, more than necessary applications received 1 lakh and has refunded the excess application money. So on 1 lakh application, the application money per share 2.5 per share has been refunded. After calling allotment and making first call, company forfeited 500 shares of Abdul for non-payment of allotment and first call money. Now, Abdul is one shareholder who was allotted how many shares? 500 shares. Has not paid allotment money, has not paid even first call money, and his shares are forfeited. Forfeited 1500 shares of Rahman for non-payment of first call. Similarly, another shareholder is Rahman, who was allotted how many shares? 1500 shares. Has not paid first call, his shares are also forfeited. Now the most important point is, all forfeited shares were reissued to Akbar at a discount of 2 per share as fully paid up. After reissue of forfeited shares, the final call was made and the money due on that was received. Now what is the most important point? First shareholder who was allotted 500 shares, that is Abdul, who was allotted 500 shares, not paid allotment and first call. His shares are forfeited before demanding the final call. So called up capital thereon is 2 rupees less out of 10. 8 is the called up capital. Another shareholder who was allotted 1500 shares has not paid first call. Before demanding the final call, his shares are also forfeited. And another important point, these shares are forfeited on which the called up capital is 8, not 10. Final call has yet not been demanded. That's an important consideration. But when these shares are reissued, they are reissued as fully paid up. These shares are reissued as fully paid up. So final call has been received on reissue of these forfeited shares, and after that the final call is demanded. So this sum has got 3 important points which I want to mention initially. Shares are forfeited before final call. So called up capital cancelled is rupees 8 per share. So number of shares forfeited multiplied by 8 is the called up capital that will be debited to share capital account. Forfeited shares are reissued as fully paid up before demanding the final call. So final call is not demanded and shares are reissued as fully paid up. Means what? Final call has been received in advance. So final call is received in advance at the time of reissue of shares. So for that, final call received in advance, calls in advance account gets credited. The amount received on final call will be less by final call received in advance. So final call has been received in advance on reissue of forfeited shares. So when we shall demand the final call, we will not receive that amount once again. So amount that is going to be received with final call is somewhat less by the amount that has been received in advance. So these are the three important points with reference to this sum. Now I want to start with the sum. Let me prepare the working for that. Now company wanted to issue how many shares? 3 lakh shares are issued. Premium is 80%. So 10 into 80%, 8 rupees is the security premium. Demanded with application 2.5. With allotment 11, 8 is the premium, so 3 is the capital. Amount demanded with first and final call 2.5 and 2. This is how the amount is to be demanded. Now we have received application for 4 lakh shares. So how many are the excess applications? 4 lakhs minus 3 lakhs. This is refunded. Now what's the amount received with application? 4 lakhs into 2.5. Amount refunded 1 lakh into 2.5. Transfer to capital account 3 lakh into 2.5. Transfer to capital account. This is how the working for entries for share application. 2 entries are there for share application. This is the working that I have prepared for application entries. Now this is the capital due with allotment. This is the premium due with allotment. This is the amount gets due with first call. This is the capital and amount due with final call. This is how the amount is going to be demanded. Now observe. After calling allotment and first call, company forfeited 500 shares of Abdul. So Abdul is one shareholder who was allotted 500 shares. Has not paid allotment money means he has not paid this capital demanded on 500 shares at the rate of ₹3 per share. 1500 capital has not been received. Premium demanded but not received 4000. First call demanded but not received 1250. So this is the capital element not received. This is the premium not received. And after this stage, before demanding the final call, these shares have been forfeited. So this is a symbol that I have placed just to explain that these shares are forfeited before demanding the final call. Now next, Rahman, he is allotted 1500 shares, has not paid final call money, and his shares are also forfeited. So these shares are forfeited before demanding the final call. That's an important point that you should observe. Now let us find out the amount that has been received till first call. Here 9 lakh minus 1500, this is the capital received, this is the premium received. So 5000 deducted from 7,50,000, this is the amount received with first call. Now after preparing this much of working, let me start with journal entries. Bank account debit 4 lakhs into 2.5 to equity share application account credit. Now equity share capital account debit to equity share capital account 7,50,000 to bank account amount refunded for applications rejected. So this is how 2 entries are recorded for application accounting, share application money accounting. Now next, amount demanded with allotment, share allotment account debit into 11. This is the amount demanded. How much against capital? Against capital demand is 9 lakhs, so equity share capital account credit 9 lakhs and security premium account is credited with 24 lakhs. Notice that security premium has been credited when it is demanded. So it has been recorded on due basis. How much amount is received? Total of these two, bank account debit, 2 equity share allotment account credit. Now equity share allotment account is debited with 33 lakhs and credited with 32,94,500. Means this 5,500 remains as a debit balance in share allotment account. And that debit balance of share allotment account gets squared, gets nullified when we write the forfeiture entry. Notice it. Now amount demanded with first call, equity share first call account debit. To equity share capital account credit 7,50,000. Bank account debit 7,45,000. To equity share first call account credit 7,45,000. Now first call account has been debited with 7,50,000, credited with 7,45,000. 5,000 stands as a debit balance in share first call account. That share first call account gets nullified or gets credited with 5,000 when we write the forfeiture entry. When we write the forfeiture entry, capital that has been already received is cancelled, becomes the income of the company. That income is known as forfeiture. So capital received is to be credited to share forfeiture account. The amount receivable is now not recoverable. That stands as a debit balance in share first call account. That gets credited being not recoverable on forfeiture of shares. So when we shall write the forfeiture entry, share first call account gets credited with 5,000. That is the debit balance that stands after writing these two entries. Now, I want to write down the forfeiture entry. Observe for forfeiture entry. For your better understanding, I am just removing the other calculations and I want to work out the capital that has been received. On 500 shares at 2.5, this is the capital that has been received. On 1500 shares at 2.5, this is the capital received with application on 1500 shares. This is the capital received with allotment. And premium not received. This is the premium not received. So this is the premium not received, this is the premium received. So capital received, premium received. Capital not received, premium not received. Notice it. Now when we write the forfeiture entry, this capital received gets credited to share forfeiture account. The premium not received gets debited to security premium account. This allotment account gets credited with amount not received 5,500 and share first call account gets credited with 5,000 with the amount not received. This is how the forfeiture entry is to be recorded. And what is to be cancelled? Called up capital is to be cancelled. How much is the called up capital? 8 rupees per share. So 2000 shares at the rate of rupees 8 per share. This is the called up capital. Equity share capital account debit 16,000. Premium received is ignored in forfeiture entry. So this premium received is not considered in forfeiture entry. So let me remove it. Premium not received is debited to security premium account. Notice this is a very important point. Share forfeiture account is to be credited with capital received. So this is the capital that has been received. The total of this will be credited to share forfeiture account. 5,000 plus 4,500, 9,500. Share allotment account is to be credited with the amount not received, 5,500. Share first call account is to be credited with amount not received, 5,000. This is how forfeiture entry gets recorded Now I want to write the reissue entry. All these shares are reissued at a discount of ₹2 per share as fully paid up. Fully paid up means shares are reissued where the amount is paid up to be considered is 10 and the called up capital cancelled was 8. So share capital account gets credited at the rate of ₹8 per share and ₹2 is the calls received in advance, that is final call received in advance. Bank account debit, share of 10 each, reissue discount allowed at the rate of ₹2 per share. So amount received, not capital received, amount received. 2000 into 8, 16,000 amount received. Bank account debit, 2000 into reissue discount, 2 per share, 4,000. This reissue discount is granted out of this forfeiture income. So from this forfeiture income, this reissue discount will be deducted and balance will be transferred to capital reserve. To equity share capital account is to be credited with the called up amount that has been cancelled, 16,000, and on. This is the received in advance for 500 shares. On 1500 shares, 3,000 rupees has been received in advance. So this gets recorded as calls in advance. On 2,000 shares at the rate of ₹2 per share, 4,000 calls in advance account is to be credited. This is how reissue entry gets recorded. Now I want to write down transfer to capital reserve. This is the capital receipt. This is the reissue discount granted. Balance left 5,500. That is transferred to capital reserve. Equity share forfeiture account debit to capital reserve account credit. This is how amount is transferred to capital reserve. This is a very important working note. Now I want to demand the final call. So amount demanded with final call at the rate of ₹2 per share. Equity share final call account debit to equity share capital account credit. Bank account debit. Calls in advance account debit to final call account credit 6x. This is how final call demand and the amount received and the amount that not received is adjusted with calls in advance. This is an important point that students should remember. Now after writing all these entries, let me have a total of all 11 entries. This is how this is how you can have the total. I'll demonstrate this at the end. Now this is the working. Now let me bring all the previous working for your better understanding. This is my total working note. Now if you write all these entries in your notebook with narration, it should appear like this. Here I have demonstrated all the entries with narration. This is how you should write in examination. And that's why I have demonstrated all these entries after explanation with narration here before you in this fashion. I think you must have followed this sum. Thanks to all of you.